If you are always wondering, how can I live a better life? You, my friends, are in luck, because in today's video, I'm gonna be going over how to live the life that you want to each and every day. So let's just jump right into it. Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Noah, back again with another YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I help people awaken to their true abilities through wellness and spirituality, aka Noah's Ark. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. In today's video, I want to go over how you can live the life that you want to each and every single day. You know, in my life right now, there's a lot of things that are going on, right? A lot of things are happening in my life right now. But one thing that I can say for certain is that I am able to live the life that I want to each and every day. And knowing this, it allowed me to want to make this video for you guys, because I want to go over how you guys can do the same and live out your dream life, you know, each and every day. And before I get into the video, I want you guys to understand that if we want to live out the life of our dreams and our dream life, it's going to be a process, right? It's going to be a journey. And so the steps that I'm going to be talking about today are going to be the start of your journey and the start of you being able to live out your dreams, right? Live out your dream reality, you know. And to this day, each and every day, I live the life that I want to, you know what I mean? And we have to be able to understand that it is possible for us, right? And that's something that I want to start out with. You know, you have to have a belief, right? You have to believe that living your dream life is possible for you, right? Living out your dream is possible for you. And once we have that belief, you know, we have to constantly tell ourselves, right? A lot of us are programmed from birth to not believing in, you know, a lot of dreams and aspirations for ourselves. But the start of this is being able to recognize, you know, what are some limiting belief systems that I have been programmed into believing, right? Do I believe that I'm not worthy enough? Do I believe that I don't have the skill needed to live my dream life, right? These are all realizations that are very normal, right? Do you have self-confidence issues, right? In order for us to live the life that we want to each and every day, we have to be able to believe that it's possible for us. And this is going to be the start of living your dream life. You know, we have to have that belief. The second thing that's actually going to be very beneficial is creating a vision for yourself, right? When you close your eyes and you think of what your dream life would look like, what do you see? You know, what kind of house are you in? Right? Who are you talking to, right? What are your friends looking like? Are your friends, not physically, right? But what are they saying to you, right? Are they being very, very positive? Are they encouraging you, right? Do they believe in you like you believe in yourself, right? All of these specific details are very important, because the mind is very, very powerful. And once we create images in our mind, this sends an electromagnetic frequency to the universe, right? And what that does is it starts to bring this idea that we've created and this picture that we've created in our mind into our physical reality. As we are manifesting our dream life, if there's a dramatic change in the life that you live now, you know, it's going to take a little bit. And that's why you have to be patient with yourself, right? Patience is going to get you very, very far. And being able to enjoy the journey, like I was talking about before, enjoying the process is going to enable you to really have a great time, right? And it's going to allow you to live the life that you want to each and every day, because you have a strong belief that your manifestations are coming, right? And so you have to have a vision, right? Vision is very, very important. But in order to have a vision, right, you are going to need to know what you like to do, right? What are some of your interests? What are some of the things that you enjoy doing each and every day? right? If you don't know what you enjoy doing, you know, you're either lying or you haven't tried enough stuff, right? A lot of us understand what it is that we want to do, but if you don't know what you like doing, that's okay too, right? You might need to search for things, right? You might need to be with yourself and kind of meditate on what it is that that you enjoy doing, you know? Because sometimes we are so engaged with what everyone else is doing in their life, right, that it takes us away from ourselves, you know, and it takes us away from what we actually enjoy ourselves. And sometimes we get lost in other people's lives that we actually aren't being the star of our own movie, right? But being the star in our own movie, we're able to understand what we actually enjoy doing. And so if you don't, you know, maybe it's a good time to take the time to meditate on it, right? Be by yourself, sit with yourself, you know, ask yourself questions. This might seem weird, but it's just because it's not normal, right? But you'll be surprised, you know, yourself knows a lot more than you actually think. And so you have to understand what your interests are in order for you to be able to take that next step into living your dream life, right? And once you understand what you enjoy doing, right, this is where the law of exchange happens. Now, what is the law of exchange? The law of exchange states that whatever we put out into the universe, we are going to get back in return, right? And if you don't know quantum physics, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't understand a lot about quantum physics, but what I do know about quantum physics is that everything in this universe is non-physical, aka it's all energy. You know, as physical as this camera seems, inside of it are a bunch of molecules, right? And so overall, everything in this universe is just electromagnetic. It's a frequency, right? It's energy. And understanding this, right, we're able to understand that whatever we put out into the universe, we are going to get back. And so an example of this would be if you are very, very negative to somebody or a certain situation, and you believe a lot in negativity, even if you're unconscious of it, you will get that in return. You know, you will have negative situations happen in your life, right? That is just a simple example of the law of exchange. And so what's the good news about this, right? Well, the good news is that however we treat ourselves is what we are going to return, is what we are going to get in return, right? And so if we treat ourselves lovingly and we are patient with ourselves, you know, and we're willing to learn and adapt to our physical surroundings, and we're willing and open to grow, right? And we love ourselves truly, we are going to receive that love from the external world, right? And this is something that I've experienced in my life. You know, I used to not love myself very much, you know what I'm saying? And once I started to truly love myself, you know, I started experiencing love throughout my world, you know, in my external reality. But it all starts with internally, right? We have to be able to say to ourselves that I love you, you know, and we have to be able to find that love within ourselves. And in finding that love within ourselves, we're going to be able to receive that back. This is what's going to help you live the life that you want to each and every single day, right? Going back to the law of exchange, the great thing about this law is that this is how money is made, right? Money is a form of energy. Like I said before, if you don't know about quantum physics, which I don't know a lot about, but what I do know is that everything is energy, right? Everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. So knowing this, we understand that money is also a form of energy. Once we understand this, you know, we can change how we make money, you know? Once we understand that value, that money is just equal to value, you know? The more value that we put out into the world, the more money that we are going to be able to get back, right? If you can create a solution to a problem, right, and you can publish it, then that can make you a lot of money, right? And so that is why I talked about earlier about finding what you love to do, right? Because just being able to find out what you enjoy doing, you can start creating solutions to certain problems, right? You can start adding value to somebody's life, right? Regardless of what it is, even if you're a comedian, right? A lot of people say, you know, how do comedians make a lot of money? Well, it's really simple. You know, comedians make a lot of people laugh, right? Obviously. But laughter invokes a positive emotion within humans. And because of that, you know, they receive that energy back because they're adding value to somebody's life. You know, they're making somebody's day better, right? By invoking those positive emotions of laughter and joy, right? And peacefulness. And so whatever it is that you enjoy doing, you can choose to get good at it. That's why it's important to find what you love to do, because you are going to want to work very, very hard on something that you enjoy doing, because you're going to want to get better at it, right? Whenever I first started making YouTube videos, I wasn't the best at it, you know, but making YouTube videos is my passion, it's my hobby, you know, it's my career, it's something that I enjoy doing. It brings me life. But in recording YouTube videos, I'm also adding value to your life, right? I'm adding value towards your life by being able to help you out along your journey, right? And in return, I gain back that same energy. And so that is a healthy mindset to adopt if you want to live the life of your dreams each and every day, and you want to live out the life that you want to, right? It is based off of finding things that you enjoy doing so you can turn that into value. It's not going to be easy. You know, you will face challenges. You will face things that you might not like. You know, the universe is going to test you. But without these tests, right? Without these times where we might be stressed out, it wouldn't make our lives fulfilling, right? It wouldn't enable us to grow. You know, a plant always has to struggle before it blossoms, right? Into its pretty flower. Think of this in the same way with your life, right? You're gonna have to experience some type of growth in order for you to achieve your dream life. And once you're willing to accept that into your reality, then that is when your life will be amazing, right? You will be able to live out the life that you want to each and every single day. In order for you to live the life that you want to each and every day, you're also gonna have to be able to make time for yourself, right? This means cutting out things that you don't necessarily need in your life, right? I think we can all vouch for being on our phones a little bit too much than we need to, right? I'm guilty of it as well, right? But if there's something that you're doing that you maybe could cut out that isn't necessarily benefiting you towards your career, it's not really benefiting you towards living out your dream life, you might want to let it go. You know, and this is part of what I was talking about earlier. It's going to be challenging, right? Because a lot of the times we enjoy comfortability. Humans are so, you know, we crave comfortability, right? And comfortability is good, but we need times of discomfort. You know, and some of this discomfort is going to come from being able to realize, okay, what are some things that I maybe enjoy right now, but they're not serving me a great purpose? You know, whether it's cutting out certain foods, whether it's cutting out, you know, excessive screen time, right? Whether it's cutting out things that aren't very productive for you. You know, maybe it's Netflix, right? I'm guilty of that too, right? But whatever it is, you know, you might have to diagnose, okay, in your life, what is something that you can cut out that is actually gonna free up some time for you, right? A lot of us make the excuse that we don't have time because maybe we work jobs, right? But what is it that you do whenever you come back from work? You know, And so just keep that in mind, that it is so important to create time for yourself. Make time for the things that you want to do in your life. I really hope this helped you guys out. This is how I live the life that I want to each and every single day. And this is how you can live the life that you want to each and every day, eventually leading you down the path of your dream life. Acknowledge that our dream life is already here, because time doesn't necessarily exist. Right? Time is a man-made concept. You know, the past, present, and future is all happening right now. And so we can choose to live out our dream life right now, regardless of how much money we're making, right? Regardless of where we live, regardless of our external reality. There's a whole, you know, that's only one aspect of who we are. Our internal reality is a whole nother aspect that we can tap into and be at peace with. Right? And so thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys just want to say hi, my DMs are always open. At Noah is Art. It should be right here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But with all that being said, my beautiful beings, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at. And peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.